Hi everybody, it's Ramona. Welcome back. It is Friday night and it's time for my what I melted this week wax. But I'm calling it wine and wax because I had a horrible day at work. So, briefly, let me just tell you that I'm a labor and delivery nurse. I think I probably have mentioned that before. And I was supposed to go out for drinks tonight, but I couldn't be bothered because I was too tired. Anyway, so I'm a labor and delivery nurse. So one of the major obstetrical emergencies is a prolapse cord, and that's when, you know, as the baby is coming down through the birth canal, if the umbilical cord comes down ahead of the head will compress it, cut off blood circulation to the baby, and if it's not, you know, acted upon immediately, the baby can die. So, over on our high-risk antepartum unit, there was a patient, she was only 27 weeks pregnant, with prolonged premature rupture of membranes. Her bag of water had been broken probably about 2 weeks now. She's been in the hospital 2 weeks. So she's on continuous fetal monitoring. We have to watch the baby at all times. Don't ask me why I'm telling you this. Let me take a drink because it was that bad. So the nurse over there called me because I was in charge today. She said, Ramona, I got a prolapse cord. It's like, MF. So what happens is somebody has to go set up the OR for an emergency C-section. We had a C-section in progress. Thankfully, they were just closing on that case. So another anesthesiologist came from the main OR. The scrub tech broke scrub, went to the new OR, went to the other OR. A team of 2 or 3 nurses went over to that wing, brought her back on the bed that she was in. Can't transfer them. And so in order to relieve pressure off of that umbilical cord, a nurse has to get on the bed and hold the head up off the cord to relieve the pressure from the cord. So there's a nurse riding on the bed, other nurses are pushing the stretcher, I'm calling anesthesia, I'm calling the neo team, we're getting the OR ready, we just rush her straight into the OR. It's like it's like slash and trash. It's a mess in there. Put her to sleep immediately, pour betadine on, there's no special prep. So still, we get the patient over onto the operating room table, and the nurse is she's now under the sterile drape. She still has her hand in there, vaginally, holding the head up off of the umbilical cord. Anyway, so if you don't know, also in any surgical case, you always count all your instruments, your laps, your sponges, everything gets counted beforehand, your needles, your blades, everything. But in an emergency situation, there is no count. You just splash and slice, that's it. So then, x-ray has to come, x-ray the abdomen, make sure nothing is still in the abdomen because there was no count. You do a count prior to your case and 2 times during the case, and then you do a final count at the end of the case to make sure everything that went in came out, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, it was just one of those days. But that's why I work in high-risk labor and delivery. Back to the wax and the drink. Sorry, I won't do that again. Okay, so to the wax. I just have 2 candles, and I'm in the middle of burning a candle right now. This is a Sand and Fog candle. It's in the living room now in white cranberry. And this I got at TJ Maxx with a couple others. What did I just finish? A lavender and vanilla. I got a chai one for me. I got a chai one for another friend. Hello. And this one, and I still have one more in there. I can't even remember what it is now. The first one, the burn was okay. The first one was lavender vanilla. Mostly I got vanilla. This one is white cranberry, and it's throwing about a 5. It's not fabulous. It's not horrible. It's burning well. Just not humongous scent. It's in the living room and it throws, like I said, a 5 is average. I finished or almost finished a hazelnut cream from Mainstays. Nice clean burn all the way around. The wicks are good, no soot. I didn't have to cotton ball it. I didn't have to foil it. The throw is okay. It's pretty good, 6 or 7. It's not as good as the mulled cider one from Mainstays. But yeah, I've purchased this several times. I like it. I like the wax melt. I like it. I'll probably purchase it again at some point, not anytime soon. I finished or almost finished. It's probably down to about there. a Christmas gift from my friend Jane in Canada. Hi, Jane. And it's a Canadian product of Quebec. Pardon me, a pure maple syrup candle. Now, this is an original can that contained maple syrup, but I guess they've recycled them now and made candles out of them. This, I did have to, there is a little bit of smudge along the sides. There is some soot up there. You can see that as well. I didn't have to cotton ball it. I did not trim the wick at all. But I did have to foil it a couple of times because it was kind of tunneling a bit. But having said all that, the smell was amazing. It threw really good, like an 8, and just a sweet maple syrup scent. So if you like maple syrup, if you're able to get your hands on this canned candle, again, I don't know where she got it, but I think when I did my review, product of Canada, yada yada yada. I'm not getting my glasses. It's a Canadian candle, and it was good. Okay, I have a couple of Colonial Candles, Currant and Holly. This one was really good. Whoops. Just kind of like not a cranberry scent, but it's definitely a berry scent. A tart berry scent, and it was good. I have another Colonial Candle as well, frankincense and fir. Both of these, like I said in the past, I'm not going to harp on it. Colonial Candle, they throw really well, but their wax consistency is like butter. They're a mess to work with. They're really ooey gooey. You have to use a butter knife to get them out, like literally. So if it wasn't for that, I'd order more, but because of the consistency, I won't. But they do throw very well, very strong scent. So if you can deal with the soft wax, have at it. Okay, Wonderberry wax. This was part of a Christmas sampler that I got. One was Christmas Cuppa, and this was a coffee blend. It was okay. I have to say, for the most part, over just average. Speaking of all of these, there was 6, I think 6 in the sampler, Wonderberry wax. This is another one, Frosty's Treat. This doesn't smell like anything. And I have to say that I wasn't super impressed. I've had Wonderberry wax in the past, and I've had no issues. Throw is good, scent is fine. But I don't know if these just didn't cure long enough for them to be poured and used straight away for Christmas. They should have cured maybe a little bit more, but it was Christmas, so of course I'm going to melt them. But I did not get very strong scents or a strong throw, so that's just my take on it. Okay, for clams, I got maybe halfway through Candle Warmers Pepperberry Wreath. And I like candle warmers. This was really good, and it was just a nice mix of like a pine scent, a wreath scent, and some berries. I have ordered warmers from candle warmers in the past. They're relatively affordable. I know Walmart's are around $15. Some of theirs are $17 to $18 or maybe $19, $20 depending on what function they have. Compared to Scentsy warmers, which are, you know, comparatively speaking, more relatively expensive, and you know, $35 to $55. So I do have a couple candle warmers, and I just actually ordered 3 more because I broke one taking down my Christmas decorations, and another warmer, I think it was the mainstays, it just completely died. So I did order 3 more candle warmers. 2 were $17.99 and 1 was $19.99. So I'm okay with that. They're not here yet. I'll probably show them to you when I get them. But they also have a nice selection of wax as well. And you know, it's average wax. I wouldn't say it's terrible wax. I've smelled better wax too, but this threw like probably a 7. I was totally happy with it. And I've also melted, there's a pear one I've melted, a blackberry one I've melted, a chai one I've melted, also given as a gift. Hello to you. And So anyway, just have a look on candle warmers. They have lots and lots and lots of candle warmer, wax warmers. I'm sorry. I've been saying candle warmers, haven't I? I'm sorry. Wax warmers. A wide selection, a very nice selection of wax warmers, a good selection of wax. And they also have the, I'm not sure what they're called, the air, where the air circulates around the wax and the air, I forget, I don't know what they're called, but you know what I mean. They have some of those as well. So anyway, candle warmers, the website is candlewarmersetc.com. Check it out. Also from Sensationals, I melted a 'Tis the Season, which is perfectly pine and red hot cinnamon. And they're mini cubes, so I would like two of these and two of these in one melting. This threw good. This was a little heavier on the cinnamon than I would have liked. It is cinnamon. More cinnamon than perfectly pine, as if, you know, other times I'll mix like some cranberry and pine or whatever and kind of get a 50-50 blend. Oh, it's 11 minutes up. Okay. So this was a little heavy on the cinnamon for me. My Walmart Wax Wednesday was brandied peach cobbler, which was good. And I did say that it had a wax note to it that I was smelling, but the longer I left it in there, it turned more into a good peach cobbler scent. So maybe I just didn't give it a chance, but it did turn out being better than I originally said. And when I compared that cobbler, I compared it to the savory blackberry cobbler. And so when I was finished melting the peach cobbler, I put this in, and I had forgotten. This is amazing, 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 amazing. And I hadn't melted it in a long time. This was so good. Oh, it's so good, so good. It's definitely blackberry cobbler. You get the crispiness of the cobbler bits. You get the crunchy sugar on top. You definitely get the crispy pastry, and it's really, really good. I got to move on, but if you see savory blackberry cobbler, get it. It is divine, divine. Okay, from last winter, I had a 3-pack of Tiffany candles, pink peppermint. And last year when I got this, it was my first, I think Tiffany candles was my first ever vendor wax purchase. And I didn't know anything about curing, and I wasn't really impressed. I was like, I can't smell anything. So I put it away, and I found it in my winter wax box, and now it was great. So I now know you need to really let Tiffany's cure a lot. And then these last, what do I have here? 5 are from the Rainbow Melts Christmas sampler, and much more. I got much more throw from this one than I did the Wonderberry wax. I'm talking fast because I got 2 minutes left. Okay, Buddy the Elf Diet, which was frosted sugar cookies, sweet marshmallow, and maple syrup. And this one, I know I smelled the maple. I still smell the maple. That was good. Another one was Holiday Morning, which was gingerbread, cronut, butter, brickle, and caramel coffee. And this was just kind of, I couldn't distinguish, I didn't really get much of a gingerbread note, but I got just a sweet caramely scent. It was good. Mary Berry Zucchini was blueberry, wild berry mousse, and creamy zucchini. This was also good. I can still smell the berry, either, I guess, the blueberry or wild berry mousse. Let It Snow was good. This was a peppermint one. Yep. Sweet Snow Taffy, peppermint, swizzle sticks, and frosted white cake. I didn't get much of a cake note, but I did get the peppermint swizzle. So if you like peppermint, you'll like it. I got 1 minute left. Snow Angel was strawberry plus joy peppermint plus cotton candy. This was very similar. Also a peppermint note. And I didn't get any strawberry, which was kind of disappointing because I was kind of looking forward to the strawberry and peppermint together. Okay, that's it. Sorry it was so fast. I rambled on too much at the beginning. Anyway, it's a Friday night. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I'm going to see Shen Yun this weekend, which I'm super excited about. And maybe I'll try to take some video and post of that. I've always wanted to go, so finally I'm going. Anyway, that's it. Friday night. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye.